Hey YouTube, off to the airport, pick up some new toys. Be right back. We're here, YouTube. Leaving Darren's place now. Just dropped off his fish. It's 1:22 in the morning. Now it's time to head home and put my kids to bed. So I'll see you guys in about a half hour. Later. We are home and time to get the fish taken care of. Two large boxes full, and let's go around the corner. Hopefully not everybody's freaking out too bad with the light that all of a sudden came on. And then one very large wild caught Midas. So let's go take a play. Sure, I put the box in backwards. It's okay. So, this is not all mine. I'm going to end up housing some fish for Jason and some fish for Lloyd. And Scott met me at the airport, and then Darren we just were at. So let's just take a quick gander at what we got, and then we'll take a look at others. This looks like my female Midas. Looks like we got a couple other Midases in here for Jason. There's another Midas for Jason. Everybody's looking nice and good. The only mishap we had is we had a couple of DOAs on some Friedrich Stahlis. Not a big deal. And what we got here is some Sagittae. I ordered 5 of these, I believe. Those are mine. And oh, Jason has 3 Midas. 3 nice looking Midas. Very nice. And then this is my 5 Grimmodes. And again, the only issue is the Midas, the large Midas. Blew some serious holes in the bag, and that was he was in here. There was no box left of this thing. It literally fell off the container. But there was still enough water in his bag and in the box that I put it in the bucket and transported him that way. So let me unload these bad boys, and then we'll take a look at what's hiding in that one. Alright, so we're back. Let's take a look at what we have in this one. What do we have here? Chancho. Nice looking Chancho in there. Chancho's going to Lloyd. There's another Chancho. That's a female. Lloyd. I believe that says male. And Trimac. Looks like we have a male. That's to Lloyd as well. What do we got in this big one? And those are my Chanchos. Those are the small ones. Over here we've got, oh, that's my big red devil, my big labiatus. And then this one, another big one, that's my Amarillo. Sweet. That's it for the fish there, kids. So tomorrow, when the lights come back on for real, I'll come out here and we'll finish this thing up, and we'll take a look at everybody once the lights are on. It's 2 o'clock here in Washington State, 2 o'clock a.m. And this is good night for you guys, and another hour or so for me. See you in the morning. Morning, YouTube. Before we get to what I promised, which is showing you some the day after pictures of them real quick. I'm still not done picking up new fish today. So I am on my way now up to Seattle, about an hour and 20-minute drive, to pick me up a 9-inch Grimaud. The gentleman says it's a 9-inch Grimaud. So we'll see, because we all know how a gauge in wraps treats 9 inches. Usually when the fish shows up, it's like, I don't know, 1. Not quite that bad, gauge, if you're watching. But anyway, I've picked up some 8-9-inch fish in the past, and they've turned out to be 3. So we'll take a look at it when we get there. It is a Eccyclosoma Grimaud at 9 inches. I can't wait. So we just picked up the Grimaud. Let's take a look at him. Wow, it's a nice looking boy. All right, see you guys when we get home. We just got home. Let's sneak up on everybody, see what they look like after being in their tanks. What we got over here? Wow, look at these colors. Colors are looking good. That right there is my large female Midas. And then we got 3 more Midas here looking at us. That would be the orange ones, obviously. She's a good looking one. I like her. And we got a Chancho back there, I believe is a Trimac. And we have another Chancho and Trimac over here. Very nice colors. I like them. Chancho's got some really nice oranges in the fins. Hopefully those are coming through in the picture. Very nice. Now we'll go over here to this tank. And what we ended up over here is getting a handful of Grimauds, some smaller Chancho, anybody guess what the other ones are? It's an Amphilophus. They are the Sagittae, sometimes called the arrow cichlid. And that's those guys right there. So a couple of Chancho and a couple of arrow cichlids, along with some Grimauds back there in the back. These guys will come out of this tiny little 20-gallon as soon as the other guys come to pick up all their fish. These 2 Chanchos in here, the 2 Trimacs, and 3 smaller Midas are all going away. The big Midas is staying, and she'll get moved into a different tank. Alright, let's get up. And now let's move over to here. Looks like we're gonna have to the Amarillo didn't come in very good last night. And it still looks not too good, but got ourselves a female wild-caught labiotis as well. And if she'll stop being a goofball and just kind of sitting under the sponge, we will take a look at her. As for the Burmese boater loaches, those are mine. They're just in here, and there was nothing I could do. I didn't have time or anywhere to put them, so they're chilling in here. We'll just have to hang out in quarantine with these two. Alright, we'll come back when they're not being so difficult. And now we'll come down here to the big male Midas. And there he is back there. And that's it for what we ordered. Now I'm going to go to my truck and grab that Grimaud and little Honduran red point I picked up at the one of Washington State's most liked and actually, in my opinion, best local fish store. It's called A Place for Pets, and they have also agreed to allow me to do a feature of one of my on the road segments on the road at A Place for Pets. So they're gonna let me do it there at the store, so that ought to be cool. That'll be in a few weeks. But I picked up a female Honduran red point because I can't find mine. I think she was a casualty in my big tank. And what else did I pick up? An RTM, Red Tiger Motaguensis. And good Lord, I can't even remember. While you guys sit here and stare at my my beast of a doe eye, I'll try and think. Oh, while I was there, they had a tank with Carpentus escondidos in it. Some small ones, and a pair had formed up, and they were looking absolutely beautiful at about 2.5, 3 inches. So I haven't had them in a long while, so I grabbed a couple of Escondido Carpentus as well. So as soon as I get them out, we'll end this thing.